One great card.
Across the nation, fewer people are buying lottery tickets. Wouldn't you think that with the economy the way it is, more people will be taking their chances with a quick pick? Apparently not. So says my next guest. He is Professor John Kindt of the University of Illinois. Professor, would you like to explain why lottery sales are down at a time like this?
Well, actually, I'm going to throw you a curve. I think people are getting smarter. They're tired of throwing their money away. They're tired of throwing it into the toilet of the lottery. They're starting to take those dollars and put them back into the consumer economy. They'd much rather buy cars, refrigerators, and televisions, or even save those dollars and put them into retirement CD types of investments.
No.
So this is actually good news for the economy. And the smartest thing we could do is encourage people not to play the lottery, but to get reinvested in the consumer economy, which would have a multiplier effect, which you know well.
Yeah. Professor, I'm surprised to hear this. I think it's terrific news that you're delivering to us here. How about this? Is it possible the gambling market is becoming saturated? Look, when I first came to this country 35 years ago, you couldn't gamble, except in Las Vegas and then eventually in New Jersey. But really, I can go anywhere now and take a chance.
Absolutely. You know, we had in 1999, the U.S. National Gambling Impact Study Commission, it called for a moratorium on the expansion of any type of gambling anywhere in the United States. It called for the recriminalization of various types of gambling, including rollbacks on various games in the state lotteries. And so we had this U.S. federal commission that said this is lose-lose for the United States and for the world economy. You didn't see FDR in the Great Depression saying we can gamble ourselves rich. Let's build casinos. Actually, gambling is like throwing gasoline on the recession. And people are going to have to decide, government officials are going to have to decide if they're just going to keep on gambling this money away out of the consumer economy, or if they're going to put it back into the consumer economy and stimulate that economy.
You're forgetting one thing.
That would be a $500 billion stimulus.
Yes, but you're forgetting something. Legalized lottery gambling is the most efficient way of taxing poor people. Don't forget.
Yeah, right. Think of the ethics of this. I mean, we talk about ethics in various business connotations, the Wall Street fallout. Well, here we have governments advertising something that no other business could advertise because it would be fraudulent for them to do so. And here we have governments promoting something that they know creates new addicted gamblers, new bankruptcies, and new crime. The National Commission compared this to drug addiction. They said these video lottery terminals, this electronic gambling in particular, is like the crack cocaine to creating new addicted gamblers. Well, governments should not be feeding an addiction. They should not be preying on their own citizens. We should stop this predatory type of gambling and reinvest in the consumer economy.
We got it. We got it. Professor, I'm afraid we're out of time.
Okay.
But we heard your message loud and clear. Thanks for bringing it to us, Professor. We appreciate it. John Kindt.
Thank you.
Breaking news for you now. Fox News is reporting that we will soon get a written